Hello!
Hello!
This week's video is something a bit different. We're going to share with you when things go wrong. So in this week's video, as I said, we're going to share when things go wrong. But the moral of the story is to make the most of it. Control the things you can control and don't worry about the other stuff. Things don't always go according to plan. All the flashy YouTube channels that show you the wonderful van life or wonderful social media, it looks wonderful all the time. It's not. Things go wrong, but the most important thing is to make the most of it.
Just get on with it.
Exactly.
Try and have fun where you can.
So before we go to the video and show you what we've been up to, I want to share with you this month's Campervan magazine, which is a really good magazine. This made me buy a van, so if you want to get a van, buy this magazine. They have a feature called Mud, Sweat and Wheels, which talks about festivals, going to festivals in the UK in your campervan, staying in the field and dancing to music and getting on muddy. Our idea of fun?
I don't mind the dancing bit.
Yeah, not quite for us. So we're going to share with you in this video the Kendal Mountain Festival. Now we've shown this before a couple of times on our channel. It's a really good festival. We've been to it before, but this time it's a bit different. The reason we like this festival is you can park up, stay on a campsite and then go and attend the festival without being trapped in the festival mud environment. You do your own thing, go and explore, go hiking, whatever you want to do, go running, which is really good. But it didn't go according to plan, as we'll show you. So we had terrible weather.
It was freezing cold and pouring down literally from start to finish.
We had snow when we set off. I had to defrost the solar panel to get some solar into the van before we set off. And also we had a problem with the van's heating, which we'll share in the video. But
which you can imagine was nearly the end. Nearly the end for me.
But as most things, you can be overcome. So the moral of the story is to enjoy your experience and just handle the things when they go wrong. Smile, have a brew, and everything looks better. So without further ado, let's take you back to November 2024 to the Kendal Mountain Festival. Hope you enjoy and we'll see you again at the end. Hello!
Hello!
This week's video, we're back in one of our favourite places for one of our favourite festivals. If you've seen our channel before, you might recognise this.
We're at Creamfields, yeah!
So you've guessed it, we're not at Creamfields, thanks to my wonderful assistant. We are back in Kendal for the most excellent Kendal Mountain Festival. We've featured this before a couple of times on our channel. We're back again this year and we're taking it a little bit more serious this year. We're taking part, yeah. Stand up carefully so you don't knock the camera over. We're taking part in a ceilidh, which is come dressed for the occasion. So we're going for a ceilidh. For those who don't know what ceilidh is, it's a Scottish dance. It's good fun.
Not just one, it's like Scottish folk dancing, isn't it?
I reckon everyone knows what a ceilidh is. I'm probably overstating that.
You don't know, but can you spell it though?
When I was at school in Scotland when I was little, we used to do it for PE, so it was part of our PE.
Now, I am all for an organised dance, so I am so excited for this. I feel like Ian's having some like emotional trauma, flashbacks from school.
I forgot all the dances, so I'll just have to watch. Anyway, we're going to go there and we're going to walk down tonight. So we put the van, we're on Kendal Caravan and Camping Club site. It's pitch black outside, it's -1, it's freezing, there's snow forecast. The drive here was very pleasant, and but it does warm up tomorrow. So we're going to head into Kendal now tonight, go and enjoy the ceilidh, obviously partake in some of the local ale houses. But I'm speaking old school. And then tomorrow we've got loads of activities planned, so we'll take you with us tomorrow. But first of all, let's go to a ceilidh. Let's go.
See the breath.
Funny.
Freezing.
This is how I treat a lady on a night. Pitch black, freezing cold, just a nice 45-minute walk into Kendal.
Just a nice 45-minute walk. When it's, what was it, -1?
-1.
Oh well, hopefully there's some booze and dancing and then I'll be happy.
we've just left Kaylee. Did you enjoy that?
Oh my god, it was so much fun. So fun. Loved it.
I must admit, it was good fun. I enjoyed it as well.
It was. There's no footage of us dancing because we were both dancing, and obviously you have to go as a couple, so you can't. There's no excuses. You have to dance.
Yeah, I might have danced.
You did dance. It was good. We know Strip the Willow and everything. We know the names. We are pros at this Ceilidh dancing now.
Anyway, yeah, new channel, Vantastic dancing.
But we're very warm now, which is nice. So we're going to keep walking while
We've
we're warm.
got a 2 mile walk back in the dark. It's fun. So anyway,
I haven't eaten yet since lunchtime, so might have helped the dancing in some people's, you know.
Anyway, we'll probably see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning.
Hello.
We have had to deploy this morning the Auto Trail umbrella because it is literally bucketing down, isn't it?
Absolutely pouring down.
It hasn't stopped raining all night, and the temperature's got a little bit warmer, but we're heading into Kendal now because we're going to a show as part of the Kendal Mountain Festival. Then we're going to explore. I think we're probably just going to find a pub.
I think there'll be indoor exploring today, just saying.
Yeah, probably not a great deal of outdoor. It is literally bucketing down completely. So anyway, we'll take you with us and film as much as we can without getting the camera soaked. So this might be a short video.
Living my best life.
So here comes our next finisher, ladies and gentlemen. This is our third place female here today. Give it up for Kate Hall. Yes, Kate, well done. You can stop right there. Hello. Excellent job.
Ultra in this weather.
Hats off to the woman. She doesn't even look like she broke a sweat. I mean, you'd be lucky to break a sweat in this temperature.
You got said like a million.
Yeah, so as you can see, Rich is very beautifully modelling.
Cheese. Cheese, Caroline.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Great day, impromptu trip to Booths for some evening treats, but we're soaked and tired, so we're going to head back because it's a long walk.
And I won't pay for a taxi. We're back. We made it. Oh my goodness. Is that the wettest day we've ever had in a van?
I think I've never, yeah, I think it is, literally. Apart from when we went to, was that Yorkshire one that time? Where
yeah.
Wensleydale is from.
It's gone to 10 degrees. I'm going to see the panel there. 10 degrees. It's 8 o'clock. We just got back. We've had a great day in Kendal. That was a brilliant festival. Very wet. Very different, wasn't it?
Yeah, very wet. It's a shame, really, because I feel like it's it's definitely better if there's less rain. Like most things.
Lovely viewers. We spent some time this afternoon with having a drink with some lovely viewers, didn't we?
Yes.
We'll talk about them in the morning.
We
We'll
did,
picture them properly. But we had a great day. Fantastic. And we're just going to literally, we're exhausted. We're going to go back, dry off, watch some rubbish telly and go to bed. Good night, Caroline.
Just need to pour the water that is the puddle in my backpack. Look at that.
Oh my god. That is bad. Just reopen the door.
Oh dear.
Oh man. Good morning. So we have a slight issue this morning. Our heating has got an error code. We have a Truma heating system. I've tried resetting the panel. The code I've looked up online suggests we've got a 12 volt issue, but the van's an electric hookup. So I've read about this before. Sometimes it's just an anomaly within the circuit, and it just causes an error code that it won't reset. So I'm going to try and do a hard reset on the Truma boiler system itself. So I'll show you what I've done in the panel, what happens, and I'll go and show you how to reset the control panel if it works. It's not too much of an issue because the van's going in 2 days for its hab check, so I'll ask them to have a look at it then if it doesn't fix. And we've never had any issues with it before, so I think I did something wrong with the electric setup when I was turning it on, but we'll double check. So there's my control panel, power's on, they're normal. So I turn it on. If I try and turn on the water to eco, for example, it flashes like normal and tell me it's doing it. There we go, E601H, if you can see that flashing, E601H. 601 is 12 volt hookup issue, so I'll see if I can reset the Truma boiler now. So turn that on, leave it on, there. Always got to have a brew when you're fixing stuff. So this is my boiler, and you can see I've just taken the cover off. There's a little cover that just pops off. You just literally, it sits on there, you just pull it off. There's a little clip at the bottom, and then I get access to it. And you can see there's a red flashing LED. That shouldn't be flashing red. That means we've got a problem. So there's a hard reset button on here somewhere. I'm going to have a look now. I've got a torch, so let's see if I can have a look with you. Under there, by the two wires on the black, there's a little tiny reset button. So I'm going to try and reset that now. So you do that until it flashes yellow, and then you do it again. You can hear the boiler there clicking in. That now appears to have worked. It's gone green, boiler's clicking. Let's go back to the control panel and take a look. And if you can see now, the error code is cleared completely, and it's now flashing eco, which means the boiler's running, getting up to temperature. So that's how you do a hard reset on the Truma boiler. Hello! Have you had your shower? What? What's wrong?
What's the rules on filming?
Anyway, good news. I've got a brew on and I've fixed the boiler.
Oh, amazing. Amazing. Well done. I'll forgive you then.
Right, I'll turn the camera off till you're all beautiful.
Thank you, yes. Wait for the transformation.
Good morning! Hello! We're up, dressed, it's relatively late, and we are abandoning the Kendal Mountain Festival. Now, we plan to leave anyway today. It's Sunday. We had a brilliant couple of days. We'll talk about it shortly. We're about to head off from the campsite and we're going to our next destination where we'll take you to. Anyway, we're going to leave the campsite now, which has been a really good campsite. We'll talk about it later, and we'll come back to you and explain what we got up to at Kendal Mountain Festival, which was possibly the wettest.
It's just a washout, let's be honest. It was just a washout. But
we had great fun, and we'll explain what we did. See you shortly.
Got good stuff you can borrow there. Wellies, bags, umbrellas. Need it today. Did you see those puddles? So this is Sizergh Castle, light and sound trail. I think in the dark or twilight it'd be really spectacular, but it actually looks quite impressive because it's barely daylight anyway, even though it's midday. So we're just going to have a look around. The house is open for festive Christmas fun and Christmas festivities in the barn.
So we have a treasure hunt to follow. We've been invited, Lord and Lady Strickland. It's Christmas.
Special Christmas Eve invitation.
And we're going to basically follow the clues to solve the puzzle. How exciting.
Come on.
Like children. Do I have to?
This is the kind of dining room we need.
White for the masses,
So how we get into Christmases we can remember.
getting serious. Coat's coming off.
Unzip my coat.
Ready for
Hang on, take my gloves off for this.
Some colouring, missus? Yeah, and last year, Jen told me that she will pick up its more these.
In true Blue Peter style, here's one I made earlier. My contribution.
So we hope you enjoyed Sizergh Castle. That was a really nice start to Christmas, wasn't it?
It was, yes. It's very early for Ian to start doing anything festive until the strike of the 1st of December. So this is it's been really nice.
And it was we came here really because rather than staying in Kendal because of the rain, we thought we'd try and find something inside. So we've obviously left Kendal. Sizergh's just outside. It's a National Trust property.
On the way home.
On the way home, yeah. It was £11 for the show. Even if you're National Trust members, you have to pay today for the light show, etc., and Christmas extravaganza. If you're National Trust members, it's £3, not 11, so that's really good value. We are, so that saved us some money. And parking here you have to pay for unless you're National Trust members, and it's free. So very good. I'd love to come back in the dark. Obviously we came in the daylight, which we didn't get the full effect of the lights, but it'd be great to come back. With Christmassy and a bit of snow, would be amazing.
Yeah, and Christmas Through the Ages in the hall was really quaint, wasn't it?
Yeah,
really
like
nice. That was good.
Took me back to the 80s, Rubik's Cube and Snowman.
The snowman.
Yeah.
Tinsel around your TV.
So, Kendal Mountain Festival. What did we do yesterday? Well, hopefully you saw from the earlier bits of the video. We had a great day out, despite the rain. Really enjoyed the ceilidh. We went to watch Jason Fox, or Foxy. There was a talk yesterday, which we'd pre-booked. I think it was sold out. It was really good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. All about his latest book, Embrace the Chaos. He was very honest about his experience in the military and some of his mental health struggles. So it's really insightful. It was a good show, wasn't it? About an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was really good. If you don't know who Jason Fox is, Foxy is from SS. Are You Tough Enough? He was a Special Forces operator, and he left that and then struggled with mental health, with PTSD, and he sort of chronicles that in his book, his previous book as well, which is really good read if you're to it. Most military books focus on sort of the warfare, etc., but his book focuses on his struggle with mental health and how he came through it. It's really inspirational. And then obviously,
if you don't know who he is, we'll cut to a picture of me meeting him in a minute.
I've probably already shown that, to be honest. Otherwise, it was pointless. there was no footage in Kendal, but. Yeah, so really good, really enjoyed that. Highly recommended. He was a really good speaker, very humble, and not sort of as you'd expect somebody in the media to be sort of in the spotlight all the time. He was really humble and really nice to speak to, and very pleasant afterwards as well.
Was, yeah.
We bought his book, so that was that, and then the highlight for me of this trip, apart from that, was really good. And the ceilidh was meeting our viewers. So
Graham and Elaine, yes,
we met,
absolutely made our weekend, you guys. Thanks so much.
In the queue for watching the show, we bumped into some viewers who recognised us and said hello, and so we chatted to them beforehand and had a picture. I'll put a picture on the screen now so you can see them. So Graham and Elaine, and then afterwards we bumped into them in the festival village, and they had a table, so we were able to join them and had a drink with them, and we had a chat. And it was lovely. We have the loveliest viewers.
We do.
They're from the Wirral. They've got Motorhome, and they were staying at the Kendal as well. And they're planning their adventures for next year. But it was so nice. It felt like we were chatting with friends, wasn't it?
Yeah,
rather than
it was,
people we'd known for ages.
Just lovely. Thanks for the seats.
Yeah.
And the chat. It was lovely to spend some time with you both.
So if we do bump into you anywhere, please come and say hello to us. We love to meet our viewers and find out a bit more about what makes people tick. Gives us some ideas for the channel as well. So then after that we went to the pub, again highly recommended.
Ye Old Fleece, Kendal's oldest pub.
Yeah, which is excellent, I must say. We booked online, but it didn't go through for some reason, so we got there and we explained, and they found us a table anyway, and we sat by the fire, as you've probably seen, and had the most delicious meal. And
we were just starving hungry and cold and soggy and wet. So
it was perfect.
Was just one of those really good moments when everything just came good.
And then we went back. We tried in the pub. We also tried the local beer. So two on cask, which was Kendal, which was a great name, which is a really nice. I think that was a really nice IPA, and that. Or blonde, I can't remember. Anyway, I'll put pictures on the screen so you can see them from earlier. So that was nice, but it was brewed in Brighton, so we're not particularly local. But the Ullswater Blonde was brewed up on Appleby, which is not far away at all from Kendal, so 27 miles, something like that. So a nice local beer. And of course, on the Ceilidh, I was able to try the Fell Walker.
Which is
your
favourite one, yeah.
Fell Runner's my favourite.
Fell
but Fell Walker is a good beer to try as well. So, plenty of local beer too. Obviously, then followed by a trip to Booths, which again was you probably just seen was just our favourite supermarket.
Yeah, it's just a must, isn't it?
Bought a lot of stuff we didn't need, and then we headed back to the van.
Yeah.
For probably one of the biggest storms we've seen. So everybody, most of the vehicles on the campsite while we were there, there was some motorhomes. Most of them were camper vans, quite a few Volkswagens. Everyone sort of had pop tops, as you see, and everyone shut their roofs last night. We kept ours closed as well, which is quite rare. But the storm hit. Oh my goodness, the wind was buffeting the van.
The van was rocking.
It was literally,
and it was the wind.
Yeah, and you could hear the water outside, and we thought it was like a generator running. It was that loud. But this morning we'd look, and it's the water behind. There's a river behind the campsite, which was just epic. I was talking to a lady this morning, and she thought she was scared the river was going to wash us away, but it wasn't that high, so we're okay. But everybody closed their roofs last night, so definitely one to escape from.
Yeah, it has just been so wet and rainy and just.
I think the storms hit everywhere across the UK this weekend. I used to live in the Lake District when I was younger, and I've never experienced consistently rain like this. It's just like non-stop. It's flooding everywhere, but makes it more fun. Snuggling at night, heating on. Oh good.
That's why we bought a van.
Yeah,
heating in our own bathroom. See, I rest my case every single time we're away in this weather. I think absolutely I did the right thing in saying we must have heating. We must have our own bathroom, because I'd have been so annoyed if I had to go outside.
Like a broken record. We'll end this video on the broken record that is Caroline.
I'm just loving our van and appreciating that we did our research first and we knew what we wanted.
Right.
And stuck to our guns.
That's great. Thanks. Repeat. If you watched our channel before, you probably know that. So anyway, that's it for now. We'll disappear. We'll start to rain heavily again, so we're going to head back home, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye. So welcome back to March 2025.
Welcome back.
So I hope you enjoyed that video, and you can see a little taste of van life. And things don't always go according to plan, but we had great fun.
Yeah, we did. Hopefully you got that in the video, and I think it's, like Ian said, just make the best of the situation. And the great thing about the van is the flexibility of just switching it up or changing the plans last minute to make the best of whatever situation.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the most important thing, is don't panic. Just literally take it easy and enjoy the experience. It's all part of van life. So yeah, we had a great time. Met some lovely people. Fantastic shows. Got a bit wet. Got a bit cold, but overall had fun. So we're off to continue planning now for our trips for this year. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Next week's video will be a travel video. We have been away already this year, and we'll share that with you next week. So thanks for watching. Hope you're busy planning too, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.